What up, world? It's Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Y'all already know I'm back for another amazing episode with Cigar Chats with Mac, but I ain't come along. Y'all been getting on me. You saying, Mac, where the ladies at? Mac, I'm tired of talking to all these fellas. Well, I done got the lady of all ladies, a beautiful, intelligent woman that's going to give you ladies and you gents some insight and some game on how to take your love life to the next level. So I'm with my girl, Shae Primus. Y'all stay tuned. Don't move. Go get your cigar, your drinks, whatever the hell you do for relaxation. We're going to be back in a second, and we're going to get into some real grown folks conversation. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, welcome back. We are back with Cigar Chats with Mac. Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe everything you about to hear and see today, people. Well, Shae, thank you, sweetie, for joining me, blessing the platform. I know you got a lot to say. I'm sure a lot of people already have seen you. They know your face from TV, but I'm going to let you tell the people a little bit about yourself, and I'm going to be quiet.
Okay. Thank you again for having me on, Mac. My name is Shae Primus, and I'm a matchmaker. I'm a celebrity matchmaker on Bravo's Love Match Atlanta, and I own Upper Echelon Matchmaking.
Nice. So, Shae, I'm not going to even wait to get into it.
Oh, we ready? Let's go.
Because it's the Cigar Chats with Mac, and they already know. Mac, you don't even do you go straight to it, no chase. Shae, you being a dating connoisseur, a matchmaker, let's say a curator of love. I'm gonna call
I love it. I love it.
What are some of the biggest challenges you see when dating with both men and women? What do you think are some of the reasons why so many people are just disconnected right
now? First of all, I think we don't understand that we play for the same team. So there is a lot of male versus female gender wars. That's huge right now. It's all, everybody repping they set. And, the truth is, I can be team girl all day and you could be team guy all day. But at some point, we got to come together if we're trying to have a family, if we're trying to build together. You got to put your team down and create a new team. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think we're so stuck in these two worlds. But what's the objective? Who wins? Who wins? Fighting on two sides of the fence. You got to come together. So that's the biggest thing, is feeling like, forgetting that we play for the same team. We are at war against a bigger opponent out here, and it's not each other. It's not male versus female.
So you feel that obviously there is a bigger agenda to keep the divide within our community.
Absolutely. Because what's going to happen if I become anti-man and you become anti-woman? We can't reproduce. We can't reproduce like that. We can't build like that. So it tears us apart. So you got to think, like, who wins if we fight?
So nobody wins when the family feud.
That part. Exactly.
Okay, so now I'm a 70s baby. I'm 46. I'm from the era where we had structure. Grandmama was there, mama was there, and even if daddy's ass wasn't there, sometimes he was, sometimes he wasn't. There was. I'm just being real. By the time daddy and them they broke out around that time, Shae. But that's for another conversation on a different day. There's systematic reasons why a lot of that happened too, but we'll get into it another time. Okay, Shae. Growing up, me, traditional great grandmother. How do we get back? Or is it a path to get back to the traditional family values? Now, I understand women are making the bags, they're doing some boss things, but our DNA ain't changed. I still want a sweet woman, traditional woman. and y'all still want a masculine man that can lead. How do we get back to that, Shae?
I think a lot of times we romanticize that period. When I think about it, you got to think about it. Women weren't allowed to own property. Women weren't allowed to have credit cards. Women weren't allowed to make their own medical decisions until 1980. So all the stuff we romanticizing about our parents and grandparents, those women were there because they had no choice. At the end of the day, we don't know if our moms or grandparents wanted to be there. They had to be there. In this day and age, women don't have to do it. We're here because we want to do it. It's a very big difference. Very big difference. So I think we can have some of that, but I don't think the traditional way is necessarily the right way, because we don't really know what was going on with our folks, right? We just know they were there. We don't know why, right? But I think we have to figure out how to do this in a modern society, in a society where Black women are the most educated, in a society where Black women are getting to the bag, as you said. How do I still maintain some tradition in a modern world, right? So I'm definitely the type to believe, I like to submit to my man. My man is king. I'm all about that. Yes. And I understand that men can provide in different ways. It don't have to necessarily be monetary, although we take monetary.
Lord.
We love monetary.
Come on, Shae. Tell me. They about to get mad because you just said a man can lead and it ain't all about money. Come on, tell the truth, Shae.
It's not all about money. So leading has nothing to do with money, right? Leading is just leading. It's making decisions for the household. It's charting the path. It's saying this is the way we're gonna go. This is how we're gonna get there. That's leading. By definition, it has nothing to do with finances, right?
Wait a minute, Shae. Now we about to go viral with what you just said. There's a whole bunch of women that's gonna be, but he got it. Shae, has been a bunch of women that then passed over a lot of great leaders because they didn't make as much money. You just said something that's earth-shattering. You saying, listen, he might not make as much money as you, but that don't mean he ain't qualified to lead your ass, young lady, somewhere.
That's facts.
Shae.
That's facts all day. If I want a man to lead, that means he has good decision making. He has strategic thinking. How many hustlers do we know that are brilliant? You can tell them a problem and they can come up with a solution. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody who's strategic, somebody who can plan, somebody who can strategize and say, okay, this is how we need to do it. We're going to do it like this, like this, like this. This is going to keep the family safe. This is going to help us grow. That's leadership. That's what I want. And I think women should find value in a man who can do that. Wow.
So now, Shae, first of all, you're right. Because if you just use the tradition, the hustler, he automatically thinking outside the box. It ain't never, I can't get it done. So, you know what? Give me a minute. Let me go figure this out, baby.
Exactly.
He's already
Give me that.
He can handle stress.
Give me that. Give me that. Yes.
But yes. With these women now, a lot of women, some, because, they're going to have my ass if I say all. Some women, they don't even know, like, you got this dude, he look great on paper, but he's soft as cottonelle tissue. He can't handle no stress.
Exactly.
So when life hits y'all.
Yeah, when the pressure comes on, he gonna fold. I don't want that. If I'm stressed out, I need you to stand strong. Give me that. Give me that soldier all day, because I can go get the paper. I know how to play the game, right? I can play the game for the folks, for the man. Let me do that. You figure out the plan. When I bring this money home, what's the plan for it? Now we talking. Now we're in partnership.
Because say what you just said right there. You said I can put the game for them. See, because the man don't mind you climbing the ladder.
Exactly.
He got a problem with that 6'1", 245 Mac. Now hold on, I can't control his big ass. Now that might be a little bit problem. But he want to look at you, Shae, and you know how to play the game. It sounds like a partnership that we used to do to survive back in the day. It sounds like that was a survival partnership.
Survival. It's survival. Let me play the game, because I already know they're going to be intimidated by you, Mac. You got a deep voice. You tall. They're going to be intimidated by you. But I can play the game. I got degrees. I know how to talk. I can do the work. Let me make the check and bring it home. And you say, okay, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to buy up this property. Then we're going to do this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go get grandmama's old house. Let me bring it to you and come up with a plan. So I think we just have to reimagine what the world will look like, a modern world. And we bring in some of those traditional values.
Ooh, I love it. So it's pretty much a hybrid, a fusion of bringing in the good tradition. Because I'm going to agree with you. And let me say this, Shae. I always tell women, stop asking for them old school men to come back, because them jokers wasn't that great of men back then.
No, they
A
were
lot
not.
of them
Someone was beating women's butts. They
beating
had families across the street. Let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
They were horrible. A lot of them were horrible daddies. They didn't spend no time with the kids. They didn't do nothing. They just went to work. I'll give them that. They went to work.
That's it. They went to work. Yeah.
And they protected. That's the only two things they did. So,
and I want more than that. I want to be able to talk to my man about my problems. So I want him to be emotionally intelligent. You know, I want more than that, because like you just said, women are getting to the bag. So we're not necessarily needing that. And I will tell you, the clients, the women that come to me, they got the bag, Mac. They got the bag. They making the money. You don't need that. What you need is a partner. Now, I'm not saying he should come broke. I'm not saying he should come with absolutely nothing. And I'm not saying we settle in for struggle up. I'm not perpetuating any of that. What I'm saying is that shouldn't be our focus. What's our focus is building a family, building a nation. That's what I'm trying to do.
Ooh. So, Shae, you talking about changing the mindset to build a community, to build a culture, and then build a generational wealth mindset, community vibe.
Yes, exactly.
We're saying let's take some of the good from the old school. Let's mix it in with the plight of today, because you're right. Women got opportunities. They just ain't got to be relegated to dealing with some BS from Paw now. They ain't got to do it no more.
Right.
They do it no more. They got options now.
Yeah, we sit in the office. Yeah, exactly.
So we take that, and the men, we take that good, provide, protect, but we've evolved some. We've learned that, hey, you know what? You got to be able to communicate with this woman with your intelligence, not your intimidation.
Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Use what I have as a strength. So just like a football team, you know, I'm not into sports, but I know that a coach would say, okay, this is a good runner. This person right here know how to tackle. This person right here, use your strength. So this is your team. You got this person with a master's degree, and you know she a VP of HR. Let's use that person. What can she go do? She can go make the money. What can this person go do? This person can come home and cook. You got to use your team for their weakness, for their strengths and their weaknesses. You got to say, okay, which this person is weak here, so let's put this person here to accommodate that. So I mean, a good coach, a good leader takes the players on the team and figure out, how do we get the W? How do we get the win with the players we have? And that's what you need to do.
Oh, she put it in such sports simple terms. Okay, Shae, now here comes the $1 million question for all the women. Well, Shae, you right. Where do I find this outside the box hustler that I got the money, but where do I find these men? Or what would you say, Shae? What advice? Where would you say?
You know, honestly, women are not going outside. So we are expecting the men to come knock on our door and say, hi, I'm your husband. We got to do a better job of getting out there and shooting our shots. They're going to hate me for that, but we need to shoot our shot more, because there are men everywhere. Like, I don't see a shortage of men, especially it's sports season. Go to a sports bar, sit at the bar, pay dude a compliment. What you drinking on? Can I get you a drink? I mean, literally, when I do stuff like that, they be like, oh, you know, hey, I don't have no, I will go get what I want, period.
Shae, you just said something powerful. Ladies, do y'all hear that? She said, get y'all, I'm going to say it in the way Shae didn't say, get y'all ass out the house, ladies. Come on out the house. It's football season. Come on, sit down with us Saturday, Sunday. It's okay to offer us a drink. How about you put a smile, be pleasant, be inviting.
Yep. And look good and smell good. I always say you got to look good and smell good.
Definitely better look good and smell good.
Yeah, I mean, because then you bring in this new air, and it's like, oh, you know, so we are soft creatures. We bring in the softness, we bring in the warmth, we bring in the nurturing, and I think we can stay in that place, even at a football, even at people watching the game at a sports bar, right? So I'm bringing in this. I walk in, I smell good, I'm looking good, I'm cute. I'm sitting at the bar, and I'm like, oh, what you sipping on? Let me order one for you. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden you watching the game, but you're like, oh, she got my attention. Now next thing you know, you're gonna ask him for my number. When can we go out? Because I have just shifted the atmosphere for you.
I want to say one thing I noticed about you, Shae, in the time I've known you. Every time I've come across your profile, you're always smiling. Every time you and I have had off, conversations offline. You always bubbly, you upbeat, you positive. Ladies, that stuff is so attractive.
Yeah.
She's always ultra smiling. It don't matter what time. It'd be 10 o'clock at night. She'd be in the damn bar smiling with a damn phone.
It's so much to smile about. You know what I mean? Life is good. I'm really having a great time. I'm going to tell you that right now, Mac. I'm having the time of my life right now.
Okay. Now let's transition. They saying, Shae, okay, I'm going to get my butt out the house per Shae, your recommendation. But I got kids. What is your advice for women who say, but I got kids, Shae? What do I do? What's your advice for that, Shae?
I have kids. I have a 4-year-old. So yeah, y'all see me outside. I'll be outside now. Either my mama has her, if y'all see me outside, or I have a sitter. And so I vet my sitter. But what I realize is, as a grown woman, you need to invest. You got to make sure you have that stuff lined up. So if somebody asks me out, it's nothing but a phone call for me to book my sitter if my mama's not available and I'm able to go. That's part of my responsibilities as an adult, is to make sure my child has quality childcare lined up. So that's what you do. You line that up. Now, I will tell you, I've had some great men who've been like, oh, you got to get a sitter. How much is a sitter? And they Zelle me the money, or they cash out me the money. I love them. So I do have guys like that would be like, oh, how much is a sitter? I'm like, oh, it's going to be $150. And then boom, they send it.
Well, Shae, I'm not gonna get in your business because you told me some things. You ain't got no problem getting you some Zelles, ladies.
No problem. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is the key, Mac. I'm not a gold digger. I just told you I'm not even looking for that. I just told you that don't even matter. But I'm gonna tell you, when you come at men, like when you come at them and on a submissive tip, on I stay in my feminine all the time, they don't mind doing stuff for you.
We want to. Ladies, I'm telling y'all need to listen to Shae. She can tell you a lot, because when a woman is feminine, that shit is like kryptonite to a man. We just get weak, like we just break down. Like when she's soft and talks soft and so pleasant and smiling, man. We coming with the Amex card here, baby. Shit, here, just back.
Yes, they're just like, what do you want? Get whatever you want. I got you.
Right. I'm trying to tell you. So now let me ask you this, Shae. How do you feel about dating outside of your race?
That's a touchy subject, but I will say I have dated outside of my race. I will date outside of my race. I don't have a problem with it. Let me say, I love Black men. Always that's going to be my preference, right? That's going to be my preference. But I'm not going to limit myself. Should someone who's not Black come into the picture, who loves me and my child, amen, right? And that's what I also tell my clients, like, don't limit yourself, because we are typically loyal to Black men. We don't want nobody but the Black man. I love my brothers too. However, if I meet someone who's Asian, Indian, Hispanic, white, doesn't matter. If he wants to love on me and treat me right, then I'm going to accept that. I have to make sure it's not a fetish, though, because sometimes they be fetishizing us.
So you come across that state where sometimes men in other races just had these sexual fantasies about y'all?
They do, because you have to understand, during slavery, the slave masters slept with the Black women. And, they probably went back I can just imagine them going back to tell their friends, like, man, if y'all ever tried, you know what I'm saying? They probably talked about us so degrading, but it's the best, and make us out to be these sexual beasts. And, they fetishize us. Now, I think the Black woman is magical. I think the Black woman is powerful, right? And I'm pretty sure we can do some things that maybe some other people can't do, but I don't want to be fetishized. Like, you gotta like me for Shae, not because I'm a Black woman. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Shae. So with that being said, let's talk about sexual compatibility. Let's transition. That's huge. And again, I ain't gonna air out you, because you had told me you'd have some conversations. Hey, y'all need to listen to Shae about how to get these Zelles. Shae can tell you how to get these Zelles, y'all. I ain't gonna tell you how.
You have these people coming to me. Oh my God.
She can get that sale now. She get that sale.
We get the sales. But listen, sexual compatibility is huge. And I think so many times Black people, because I've met men and women who were super buttoned up and super conservative sexually. And you want to make sure that your partner is pleased. You want to make sure that your partner is satisfied. And it's not always about the 1-2 punch for men or for women. Like sometimes it's going to take more than that. And so having those conversations and being open about what pleases you, what do you like, and being willing to try it, even if you have never heard of it, at least try it one time and see if you like it. You'd be surprised. People discover they have whole fantasies and kinks and things that they enjoy when they try it.
So do you think, okay, so Shae, you got all of that. So what do you tell the women that says, hey, Shae, he's got all of my qualifications, but he just sucking the bed? What do you tell them?
You know, I've experienced that before. I actually dated a guy. I liked him a lot, but he was not good sexually. Yeah, he just was like, take you to Pound Town every time. And I'm like,
slow down.
That's one style, but you also got to know how to make love. And sir, you're not doing that. Because I like that. I like slow, passionate. You know, there's a time.
You're feminine. Yeah. You're a feminine woman. Of course you like that.
I like that. Now, sometimes we can go to Pound Town, but I don't want to go to Pound Town every day.
Not every day. Not at this nice young tender age. You don't want to go to Pound Town every day.
Not every day. No, not every day. But, you know, I took him to a sex class. I took him to a class where a man was teaching different positions and and how to. Now, this is what you're going to get when you date a dating coach. We're going to work on everything that we need to work on.
So, Shae, you done took the man to a damn sex class on how to work on his stroke?
Sure did. And he was doing all the demonstrations and he was participating. Yes, sure did.
So, Shae, in Atlanta, Georgia, they got sex.
In Atlanta, Georgia, surely we did. Absolutely.
Well, fellas, I think we might have solved y'all problem. If you ain't got the right stroke in your poke, holler at Shae Primus. She can take it. She can show you where to go.
You know what? There are people who teach this. And honestly, the class was half men and women and mostly couples because people understand you only know what you know. And there's no shame in it. Like you only know 2 positions, 2 basic, moves. You probably need a class, right? Because different people like different things. And you got to know how to please your woman or your man. You got to know how to please them. I think women need to take blowjob classes. If you don't know how to do that Gawk 3000, take a class. Because we too grown to be up here talking about, I don't know what I'm doing. You too grown for that.
Say that one more. I mean, repeat. She said women need to be taking blowjob classes. I concur. This is Mac, and I approve that message.
If you don't know what you're doing, you too grown for that. You okay? It comes with sex. Oral sex comes with sex. If you don't know how to eat the cat and you don't know how to suck a peen, you need to take a class, both of y'all, because we too grown for that. If I meet a man who tells me he don't know how or he don't like it, you cut, because that comes with the package. It goes together. We too grown for that.
Okay.
Now that's just my opinion. You might find some woman who says she don't care, and it's okay if you don't. But for me, you need to come with it because I come with everything. You need to come with everything.
And those women who feel like that, they ass don't get themselves either. They don't get themselves.
Exactly.
Okay. So let me ask you this though. Now, the women are coming out the house. We at the bar, we at the cigar bar. I say, hey, you know what? Let's go to the cheesecake for the first day. Let's chop it up and talk. Shae, is that okay? We just get to know each other at the cheesecake?
Man, the cheesecake got so many offerings. It's like a big old menu with 40 pages long. I can pick out whatever I want. Absolutely. You can take me to the Cheesecake Factory anytime, any day. I'm down.
Okay, so ladies, you hear that? Shae Primus said she down for the Cheesecake Factory. They got a bunch of damn options.
Period. I love the cheesecake. I go probably like once every other month myself. I love it. I don't know what the big issue is. I mean, yes, there are levels to this. Now, you ain't taking me to Applebee's. We're not doing that. You're not.
We ain't doing 2 for 20. We ain't doing 2 for 20, Shae.
We're not doing that. I'm not even doing the 4 for 4 at Wendy's. I'm not doing that. But the Cheesecake Factory, I don't see the problem. It's like it's so many options. You can't find anything on the menu you don't like. I mean,
They
come
can
on.
find something. They just being full of shit. That's what it is, Shae. They can find
Really, really, seriously. So no, I'm not that girl. Like really, we could go to a sports bar. We could go to Cheesecake Factory. You know, if you want to take me to Ruth Chris, we could do that too. You want to take me to Chops, we could do that too. But I really don't care. We can go get a coffee at Starbucks. We can go get some ice cream. Really, what's important on the date is me collecting the data. I need to get to know you. I need to ask you questions. That's what dating is. Now, I like a good experience. We could do an activity. You could take me rock climbing. We can go hiking. We can go to the pumpkin patch. I really don't care. I really want to get to know you and learn about you to see if we're compatible. That's really the objective of the date.
Oh, what a novel idea. Dating is meant to gather some damn information,
That's
not run up a man's check the first date. Shae Primus.
Absolutely. Because let me tell you something. When you keep it simple like that, and you soft and you smile and all the things you already said, they want to do for you. They want to take you somewhere nice. They're like, babe, I want to make reservations where you want to go. They want to do that for you.
Ladies, y'all just heard what Shae said. When you appreciate the small things, the right man, we're gonna do the big things. That's coming to right next. We just want you to appreciate the simple things of life.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
All right, Shae, the last thing. And I'm going to get you up out of here on these things right here. All right, so they're out the house. Women all have this. A lot of women have a set type. He got to be 6'2", built like Adonis, Greek god, 18-pack abs. Shae, what do we do? What do you tell women with like, hey, maybe you might need to relax? And you guys, you might have to relax your standards a little bit. He ain't got to be. It ain't a whole lot of 6'3", built like Greek gods making six figures walking around here. So, Shae, what do you do with women who have these unrealistic expectations of the majority of men?
Both men and women have unrealistic expectations. I have 50-year-old men thinking they can find a 25-year-old who really is interested in them. And it's like, sir, she's just using you. You're her daddy's age. You're a sugar daddy, right? She's not really in love with you. And you have these women who everybody thinks that they can get a 6 foot tall and above dude when that's only 14% of the population. Let's start there. So if you are the average height of a woman at 5'4", just know that the average man is 5'9", and that's towering over you. A man that's 5'9" is towering over a woman who's 5'4". She could date a man who's 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". You know, me personally, I am 5'8", but guess what? If you see me with somebody 5'5", 5'6", mind your business and just know he's treating me right. I do not care about how tall he is because we all the same height when we lying down. And that's what matters to me.
You heard what she said, ladies. When we horizontal, we all the same height. Damn, baby.
We all the same height. I don't care about that. Like when I think about it, all of my exes have been tall. Okay. But when I think about it, what benefit was that? What did that give me that they were 6 feet tall? What did that do for me? It did nothing. At the end of the day, if they were an asshole, they were an asshole. They were 6 feet tall asshole. It didn't matter, right? So from my perspective, I don't even have height's not even in the picture. You know, I'm looking at personality. I'm looking at character. I'm looking at how strategic you are. Are you a thinking partner? Are you smart? Because I'm attracted to intelligence. I'm attracted to a man who has goals, who can lead. If you got all of that, that's big dick energy. That's masculine energy. I'm attracted to that. I don't care how tall you are. We're not fighting no wars. It don't matter.
Right. And you ain't trying to goddamn birth no damn NBA stars either at this point in your life. So
don't care. Do not care. If y'all see me with a short king, just know he loving me right.
So Shae, in this period of time, you've just pretty much told women, hey, just to recap, you've told women, hey, you know what? Money doesn't make a man a great leader. You've let it be known that, hey, you know what? Hey, let's bring back some old school tradition, but at the same time, we have to adjust to the way things are. Everything from the past wasn't that great. We got to be able to mix it in and find a partnership. Hey, I could go play the game. You go game plan while I'm going to play the game. You sounded like everything you said was working together. You talked about the gender wars. Ain't don't nobody win when the family feud.
Nope.
And then you also let it be known if you ain't got the right poke in your stroke, goddamn, we got a class for that. We can find
it. We're too grown for you not to know. Men and women, you too grown not to know what you're doing. If you 40 years old, if you 35 and you don't know what you're doing, fix it. Fix it. You're too old for this.
Wow. Well, tell the people where they can reach you at, find you at. I know it's gonna be a bunch of women that's gonna be coming to find you for information. Tell them what they can get from working with you and things of that nature.
My process as a matchmaker, I'm very thorough. So I have a sex therapist on staff. I have an astrologer on staff. I have a regular therapist. I do dating coaching for all of my clients. I match from the inside out, because I believe if I just introduce you to somebody and you take these old thought processes and mentalities into the new relationship, you're just going to bring that mess into the new relationship. So I do dating coaching and therapy for every single person. So my process is very thorough. You will not find anybody who does what I do. Look it up. They don't exist. Nobody's as thorough as me. And also for my 10 for 10, you get 10 matches. My 20 for 20, you get 20 matches. Like, nobody gives you as much as I do. So on top of that, but yes, you can find me at upper-echelon-matchmaking.com. You can go to my Instagram. It's Shae, Shae Primus, Primus, matchmaker. So thank you so much for this opportunity, Mac. Like, I really appreciate it. I try to keep it real. Like, this is what I believe 100%. So you're going to hear it over and over again, because it's just how I think.
No, I appreciate you coming back, giving the ladies and the men a real perspective. You said some things. You spoke in a way that, you know what, for those that use this are going to pick up what you were putting down. And that's what I want to encourage. You know, we ain't talking to the third graders. We talking to the people that got some brain power that can think. Y'all, it's a bigger agenda going on with these gender wars. Stay woke, as they say, pay attention.
Yes.
Because if black men and black women feuding against each other, guess what? We ain't got no family.
No, I'm trying to build together. I feel like God put me on this earth to build families, to put in, and specifically I work with black people. So specifically, I'm building black families. And how can we build if we fighting against each other? And yeah, I can find things to say I don't like about men, right? But they're not my enemy. At the end of the day, I want to love a black man. I want to love you. I don't want to beat you down.
Ooh. Hey, let the church say, man, amen. Well, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know me and Shae actually got a project we're working on behind closed doors. It's a matchmaking show. I'm a part of it, acting the damn fool as always. You got Shae smiling, being the sunshine that she is. It's called Love Level. Stay tuned. We're working with Nicole, Nisi. We got some big things popping. So you're gonna be seeing this beautiful woman a lot more, and me acting the damn fool. So on that note right there, we're going to fade out of here, and we're going to catch y'all next time. We out.